Welcome to Kids Entertainment. Like and subscribe. Eli was a quiet boy who loved to draw. He could draw anything: trees that touched the sky, dragons breathing colorful fire, and animals that looked almost alive. But even though his imagination was big, Eli's voice was very small. He was shy at school, shy around friends. Shy even when he knew the answer. Whenever the teacher asked a question, his heart would beat fast and his throat felt tight. He wanted to speak, but the words stayed trapped inside, like they were hiding behind a door he couldn't open. At lunchtime, other kids laughed and played loudly. Eli sat alone drawing pictures in his sketchbook. He wished he could join them, but he didn't know how to start. One day, his teacher, Mrs. Hanson, asked the class to prepare a drawing for the school art show. "Your artwork will be displayed for everyone to see," she said, smiling. Everyone cheered except Eli. His stomach twisted. Everyone. What if they didn't like his drawing? What if they laughed? What if he made a mistake? That night, Eli told his mom, "I don't want to do it." She knelt beside him. "Eli," she said gently, "being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you try anyway." Her words stayed with him, so Eli picked up his pencil and drew. He drew a boy standing in the middle of a giant forest, looking small but brave. He drew sunlight shining on the boy's face. He drew a path leading forward. When he finished, it was the best drawing he had ever made. The next week, the school hallway buzzed with excitement. Paintings, drawings, and crafts decorated every wall. Eli's heart pounded as he hung his picture. Kids walked past, pointing and talking. He felt his cheeks growing hot. He wanted to run away, but then, "Wow, who drew this?" a girl from his class asked. "It's amazing," said another boy. "It looks like a real adventure." Eli blinked. They liked it. They really liked it. Then Mrs. Hanson gently touched his shoulder. "Eli, would you like to tell us what your drawing means?" His hands shook. His voice trembled. But he remembered his mom's words, "Be brave, even if you're scared." So Eli nodded. His voice was small at first. But as he talked about the forest and the path and the brave little boy, something changed. His voice grew stronger, his smile grew bigger, and for the first time, he felt seen. When he finished, the class clapped loudly. Eli felt warm all over, like sunlight shining inside his chest. The next day at lunch, instead of sitting alone, Eli walked up to the kids who liked his drawing. "Can I sit with you?" he whispered. "Of course," they said, making space for him. Soon, Eli was laughing, sharing his sketchbook, and drawing with new friends. He still felt shy sometimes, but now he knew shyness didn't have to stop him. He learned that courage wasn't a big roar. Sometimes, courage was a small voice saying, "I can do this," and Eli did. From that day on, he wasn't the shy boy anymore. He was the brave artist who found his voice one quiet step at a time.